YouTube. And why? Why? What was my breaking point after 20 hours of the crawl? My cat jumped down from the window and sat on the power button on my computer and turned it off. I could kill him, but he's really, really cute, so I won't. Like, really cute. Like, really.
Scared him down the hallway.
Yeah. I was surprised you didn't turn
sure.
him to stone with that look. That look was chilling. I've gotten in trouble with my husband before. I've never gotten that look. It was pure hatred. Okay, thank you guys so much for being back. And also, yeah, okay.
Listed because we were unlisted, so.
We were unlisted before, too, so.
Hopefully more people can find it now.
Yes, please let everyone know that the after party is on and that they are welcome to be here and that we're back and we had a cat problem and Brian Barnes has a better cat than us. Make sure you add that last part back on there because it's really important.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying before, our cat so rudely turned off our stream.
It's just like
he's like, "Oh, you're not sharing cat videos?"
Enough today.
I think so.
Intervention.
That's worse than when he lays on my keyboard. But okay, what we were saying was, Brian Barnes was actually our very first YouTube friend. And it's really, our friendship with him is really kind of what the whole crawl is about.
We didn't freeze, did we?
What?
We're not frozen, are we? Oh, okay. It's just on our screen.
Yeah, hon.
All right, just checking.
I can't focus on a lot of things at once.
Checking.
As I was saying, so Brian Barnes, when we first started YouTube on Horror Addicts, he messaged me and was like, "Do you want to collab?" And I was like, "What's a collab? And how does one do a collab? I will tell my husband about this collab." And he explained everything to us, and there was a script, and we got to be in a video, and we're like, this sounds really hard, but let's do it because it'll be fun too. And yeah, we were in a Brian Barnes episode with the Reaper, and it was awesome. And then we're like, sweet, we have a friend now. We're moving out up in the world.
I didn't even know him outside of the Reaper for a little while.
Oh yeah, like for the longest time I think we just called you the Reaper. But yeah, that was huge to us. And
I thought that's really what his voice was.
It kind of taught me early on that if I wanted to work with people, I could just ask them, and what's the worst they're going to do is they're going to say no. And almost always in my experience, people have been very, very nice, and I've got to work with some incredible people, and I've made some incredible friends. So, yeah, it all started with Brian Barnes. Brian, you want to tell them about your channel?
Well, I want to find that result too, so let's do it. Hey, Canadian Jason, Zach Bird is in
they
the
can't hear Brian.
Chat.
Okay, Brian, they're... I swear, of course I have all the technical difficulties. I muted Brian.
Oh, why? You mute everybody. You muted Dr. Wolfula earlier on his channel somehow.
Not my fault.
You muted him on
his
own
channel. My presence mutes people. My very presence mutes people. He is not muted. All right. What were you saying, Brian? What do you do on your channel? And tell them about your cat. They want to hear about your cat.
Yes, they love cats.
Okay, this cat's name is Bob, the most unoriginal name for a cat ever.
I like it.
He is very lazy. He likes no one but me, and he is not part of my channel. And my current channel is basically going over movies that nobody should ever watch if they want to waste an hour and a half of their time. I will cut it down for them so they can see only the parts that might be minorly good, and then try to make it entertaining.
Oh, you make it very entertaining.
Very entertaining. And when we first started watching your show, because I think we've watched every one of your videos. When we first started watching your show, you did a bit with your character, the Reaper, and then the Beast, the Gorilla, and there was a banana, and it was all very strange, and it's kind of like, huh?
It was your final answer.
Your final answer. It was all very strange. It was all kind of like a really fucked up dream, but the kind that you kind of hope you get back into when you fall asleep again. We loved it. And then Brian decided that he was going to have himself on camera, Brian Barnes, this very dapper fellow that you see on the camera, and he takes these like obscure nudie cooties, and I've seen a lot of movies. I haven't heard of hardly any of these movies. And yeah, he breaks them down, he makes fun of them, and gives you information, and it's incredibly entertaining. So if you guys are not already subscribed to Brian Barnes, he is in the description. I highly recommend it. He's also only about 30 away from 1K.
Yeah, so let's get him to 1K so he can have super chats, and he can have all the benefits that YouTube took away from him as well.
Yes, like you can see on my stream, I can't have super chats because unless you have 1K, you can't have that. So yeah, Brian absolutely deserves it. So let's help support Brian, who's been just an incredible creator, is very talented. You guys will love his show, so absolutely check him out and subscribe.
He also does like theme music for Screaming Soup and Horror Guru.
And the Horror Guru, yeah.
Probably some other people. The guy always has a great song on each episode he does. One of the hardest working men in YouTube.
He writes theme songs to every review.
I actually want to start a band with Brian.
You know what, by the way, is interesting about these movies? They're utterly obscure, but all of them seem to be in the Content ID database.
Yeah.
Really?
How does this happen? Nobody cares about these films. These films barely survived. It's only a couple people out there that have spent time to find these films and have them survive. Yet, they're in the Content ID database.
Well, when we got our 9-month ban, I was actually on a stream with you, and we were watching Night of the Lepus. And we were just talking over it and got a 9-month ban.
Well, see, if a woman got naked in the movie, someone backed that shit up. It's somewhere in a database or saved somewhere. That is why your movies are easy to find in a sense, because they have women in them that are naked.
There were a lot of naked bunnies. And in retrospect, that is my fault. I apologize for exposing you to all those naked bunnies. I have learned my lesson.
Did anybody else get weird feelings about the rabbit that, like, Thumper fell in love with? Like, wasn't that just awkward? She had, like, makeup on. How does a rabbit wear makeup?
I got weird feelings about Flower. Like, I was like, what is Flower's deal here? Like, I don't know. Like,
we don't judge Flower.
I don't know if Flower's going to be into me or not.
He can identify as a flower if he wants to.
What is Flower?
He walked off with a girl skunk, so he's
He did?
straight.
Or was it a girl? I don't know.
I mean, I don't really care. I don't judge Flower either way.
I accept Flower for whatever Flower is, but I think, I think I would
Bambi,
pick Flower.
And that was the point.
Yeah, you know who else was hot? You remember Todd in Fox and the Hound? Dude, I'd give my right boob for a piece of that. Like, if I was a fox.
This has gone way off the rails, by the way.
And Robin Hood. Oh my God, Robin Hood.
Ryan's gonna start using our streams as his footage that he makes fun of.
Okay, I digress a lot. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. I only got a tiny nap.
Greg West said he saw Night of the Playmate Bunnies. I want to see that.
So I want to give you guys some trivia, because not necessarily trivia, but it's challenge questions.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys watched a lot of The Crawl, you might recognize some of these. You don't even need to see the whole crawl, because they're from specific streams. Danny, help yourself. You pick a question. You've got a wonderful announcer voice.
All right, so...
Nice one, Felix.
Angsty Manus, who was on a couple of the streams, ours, and she was on a few other ones.
She was on Annie's and mine.
Oh, yeah, Annie's, okay. So, she was cool, and she's a young YouTuber, I think very young, like 15.
She's 15.
But she's trying to make her name for herself, and she's going to be doing her very
Hello,
first...
darling.
Hello.
Horror Gal subscribe to me. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be like a real YouTuber by the end of the day.
So anyway, she's going to review her first movie because she's just getting into it. So what is Angsty Manus' first movie review going to be on? Which movie?
Angsty Manus. What is her first movie review going to be?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
This is a fairly new channel. This is like a spin-off from Horror Addicts where I'm kind of just getting to... I kind of just really love the cheesy...
Dice
like,
rolling.
Yes, Dice. So I'm giving I'm going to give a trivia point to Dice. I don't know what I'm doing with these trivia points yet.
I like to point out, and I think Dead West might agree with me if he's seen The Brain That Wouldn't Die, that... Frankenhooker is basically a remake of that movie, just with hookers and super crack.
All right. Another thing we want to do on here is if you guys were on the trawl. What the fuck's the
trolley?
Trolley?
We're going to
Ding, ding, ding with the trolley. The trailer.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Here we go.
You distract me. Okay. If you were on the crawl as a host or a guest and you want to come on here and share something about the crawl or your favorite moment, keep it to about 2 minutes. just kind of like a call in. But let me know, and I'll shoot you a link, and you can come on here and just say a little something. What was one of your highlights of the crawl? We'll do that while we wait.
Well, you and Laws got to be the first and maybe only ever guests of Dr. Wolfula. It did not last long, but I loved when you guys, famous YouTuber Dr. Wolfula, you did it all in unison, very Scooby-Doo.
We rehearsed that and rehearsed it because we wanted to do it like in Scooby-Doo. Like whenever they see a celebrity, they're like, Abbott and Costello, Don Knotts.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we also kind of broke his stream, so we didn't get to be on there long, but we are his first guest, and the way that went, maybe his last, but it was amazing, and he's one of my favorite channels, so it was just an honor.
It's just an honor to have everybody, honestly. Just best moment was just the fact that it actually happened. I mean, there was little hiccups here and there on a few our chat, even the after party, obviously, just had a cat hiccup there, but everything worked out, and we all made it through.
It's hard for me to see, but if you guys want to come on here and say like a quick 2-minute hello in your highlight, post, what should be the emoji they post? A spider?
No, eggplant.
Post an eggplant in the chat, and then I'll know to send you a link, and you can come on. Just keep it short, but share your highlights. What was that? I feel like a phantom thing in my butt.
I don't know.
All right, so should I show them our prizes next? Brian, did you catch any of the crawl?
Oh yeah,
I was talking to him in the crawl. At least.
Yeah.
Did you have any favorite moments?
Yeah, I will tell you my favorite moment is watching Screaming Soup just struggle.
Oh, because YouTube was busting their balls for showing all the boobs and.
I'm not trying to be awful about that, but it's like it was literally a countdown clock.
No,
you could kind of catch the time that it was going to happen.
Yeah, before the boobs.
You just kind of wait it. There it goes.
It predicted the boobs.
I was sad because we didn't get to see everything that they had planned. They had other drawings, but I loved that we did get to see how Dead West or Dan draws Mandy, and he draws her, and it all looks exactly like Mandy in real life. But then all of a sudden it goes, and then you do this, and erase everything, and because she's invisible, done. That was just hilarious.
All right, I've sent our first invite out. We've invited Angsty Manus. If you want to come on here and give a quick little, whatever it is in the hall, the hall. I can't talk anymore.
We are sleep deprived.
If you want to come on here and share your highlights or what was fun for you, or maybe a new channel you discovered, I love that. Some of my favorite things about the Creepy Channel Crawl, I know last year, like Maven and Emma told me they became friends because of this crawl. Queenie and Laura became friends because of this crawl.
CP and Emily?
CP and Emily. Well, that was
not the crawl,
Girls Night Out. But
CP
said his channel got saved. A lot of people have told me they've met people that are really important to them and have discovered channels that they love because of this. And that's the whole point, that regardless of your channel size, that you feel like you're a part of this community.
Yeah.
And we're all, we're all horror fans regardless of how big or small your channel is. We had a channel on here with over 1 million, and he's cool and down to earth, and you guys shouldn't be intimidated by that because that can be you, and there's nothing stopping you. And if you have your first video coming out, that just do your best, and people, if you're making great content, they're gonna find it and they're gonna love it.
I had a great crawl. It was great content after content. We had Mr. Creepypasta with his spooky Mad Libs. We had some cool gaming with great podcast, watching Tony and Taylor just kill a bunch of zombies. We had Dr. Wolfie talking about Scooby-Doo. We got to watch some more adult themes right after that with Screaming Soup, from what YouTube let us watch, but it was great. We still good times.
Sorry. You have more things to say?
Well, yeah, that's fine. We talked about the who was the better Invisible Man, which I think that's a question coming up here soon.
Yeah, don't spoil that one.
No, I won't. We just had a great time. Universal Monsters to extreme horror. There was just so much range, and it was just great to see a giant variety of horror, but all at the same time, it was all kind of the same. That you felt home, Everybody was having a good time.
Should we do another trivia question, or should we show more prizes?
One more trivia question.
All right, I'm going to do another trivia question. So far, Dice has got a point for trivia. Not sure if that... I think we're going to do prizes a different way, but, I don't know.
One of the prizes that way. I don't know.
Whose sister had a lube shirt?
Ooh.
A lube shirt. Whose sister had a lube shirt. I'm working on my narration voice. I'm going to say it in a fancy voice. Whose sister had a lube shirt?
If it was your sister, you're probably not allowed to answer.
Ivan! Michael Long got it. Michael Long!
Ooh,
Yay!
Zachary Hayes, so close. But Michael beat you to it just by like a split second.
Angsty Mantis, on Facebook, I sent you the Hangouts link. So come and join us. Hopefully she'll be here soon. Maybe she'll be here. I don't know.
Tell us a joke.
Yeah, tell us a joke, Brian.
Spooky joke.
Why wouldn't the ghost lady get a permanent wave for her hair? She wanted her curls to be supernatural.
Oh, I thought they were going to be beautiful. I could have sworn that was going to be where we were going.
That would have been actually a better
like how
joke.
it keeps you guessing.
No, I like supernatural. I like that.
I like it. Supernatural. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
A little more clever. I think the other one was a little more like...
Do you think they want to hear my werewolf joke?
Yeah, tell them.
Yes.
Okay. What did the werewolf say when the trick-or-treaters walked in on him in the bathroom?
What did they say?
Don't look at me. I'm changing. Oh. You can throw tomatoes in the chat. It's cool.
Killer tomatoes.
I don't know where Angsty Mantis is. I guess I can invite somebody else.
This is, she keeps trying to join. It says I'm the only one
here.
Okay.
Let me try looking at that. Maybe I messed it up.
Maybe you sent her the wrong link. I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know what links
Copy link to share.
Link. He's here to save the Princess Zelda.
Oh, I think I sent her the wrong one. All right.
Try that.
Because we had to restart it, remember?
Yep, that was the old. There she is.
Okay, there is. Oh, so this is Angsty Mantis, Jess.
Hi, that's me.
She is my adopted YouTube daughter.
I sure am.
And Captain Meinstein is my adopted YouTube son.
She stayed up all night. I remember she was on like some
young lady. You were up late. And I completely approve of it because I was the same way at your age.
I keep hearing audio going over audio, and I think it might be because I don't know what's happening. God damn.
Do you have the stream playing?
I do. That's why it sounds so weird and terrible. Okay, there we go. I got it fixed now. Now it's not all layered and stuff. Hi, I'm here.
And you were on Annie's stream. What do you want to say about the crawl?
I just want to say, literally not even like a week from today, I thought I would be like doing anything relatively this cool. I want to thank you guys so much for taking a chance on me and for giving everyone else an amazing platform to set up. And I also wanted to say, got some sick new posters for the backdrop, so it's not just a void. Hey!
Yeah.
So cool. And you, I didn't get a chance to say this when you were on my stream, but, you know, Angsty Mantis, again, like, she just emailed me, and I was like, sure, why not join the crawl? You know, we'll find a spot for you. We always try to find a spot for everybody. And I was so pleasantly surprised because we didn't know you, but you are so well-spoken. You are so mature. You know your horror, and you're just a lot of fun to hang out with. So
thank you. That's like the nicest thing anyone said to me.
You are a true pleasure to hang out with. So thank you. And did you have a favorite moment from the crawl?
I'd say probably... Because, again, I did have to miss some of the crawl because, you know, I have to sleep because my organs hate me. But I'd say probably one of my favorites is when Annie and everyone else, we all just kind of ganged up on Dave Maggot.
Poor Dave Maggot.
We just bullied
Afterwards, she asked me she's like, was I too mean to Maggot? I was like, oh, no, he knows it's all love.
Yeah. It's all goofs. It's all goofs. Yeah. We don't actually mean it, I hope. All right, that's kind of all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for having me again. This was so much fun. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, looking forward to your review.
Round of applause for Jess. Do subscribe to her channel. You guys are going to miss out if you don't get to see that review.
Yeah, subscribe.
Thank y'all.
Check
Bye.
Bye,
there we go.
What do you think of that, Brian?
Yeah.
Young up-and-coming YouTubers. Jake who? Jake Paul?
You
no. We know the cool young kids. What?
You let your adopted daughter swear. You should have said something about that.
She swore a lot on
She
swore an oath that she would swear because it's horror and there's swearing in horror.
Well, I'm only her YouTube mom, and I can't put standards on her that I couldn't follow at her age. And at her age, I was swearing, staying up all night, and watching horror movies. So I can't be a hypocrite.
Yeah, I was watching it with Rhonda Shears and Gilbert Godfrey up all night.
You would say up All night.
Yep, USA.
Yeah, you're a cop, Brian.
And then,
yes, she's the best. Look how funny she is.
Yes.
Let me know. Post an eggplant emoji in the chat if you want to come on here and say a few words. I've got another trivia question for you. Who... Oh, wait, no, your turn. You pick one. Some of these questions aren't in full sentences because I don't know how to do that anymore.
All right, so CP and Dino had a really cool Invisible Man stream, and it was probably hard to see because it's, about the Invisible Man, but it was great and easy to listen to. At the very end, they compared the Invisible Mans to each other, and where did you write this down? This is one of the questions, right?
It's on here. Scares.
Anyways,
hold on. I want to find it. Who said okay? Trivia.
I'm pretty sure it was Dino.
Oh wait, no. I ended up getting rid of that one because I had a different one. But go ahead and ask that one. I've got another question.
Anyway, which one of the Invisible Mans?
Claude Rains or Vincent Price?
Yeah, that's the one that they went with. Claude Rains or not David Spade, not Kevin Bacon.
David Spade.
Yeah, he's in the Transylvania movies. He's Invisible Man.
Oh, got you, bro. I got you.
Which one of those was Dino's favorite Invisible Man?
Ben Grimm's already answered it.
Yes, he did.
You took so long with that because you no longer have language skills.
No, I don't.
I have a question for you.
Semi-English.
I have a question for you. This one's a really, really hard one. Actually, because I just said it's a really hard one, I want to pick a different question. Which movie discussed on The Crawl features a dildo room? Which movie featured on The Crawl has a dildo room? A dildo room.
Movie produced?
Yeah,
movie got produced. It has a dildo room.
It has a dildo room. I'm working on my announcer voice. Is it going well? I don't know.
I'm going to say dildo room 2 more times.
Dildo room. It is not the Greasy Strangler, but it has everything but that.
I don't even know what
I will give you a hint. This movie was discussed during the final stream on The Crawl.
Yeah, Brian has a chupacabra.
He does. We were actually on the review of that, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it was a terrible movie.
Yeah, we collabed with that.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
We collabed on a review of Chupacabra, and the movie sucked.
Who watched Mark's stream?
I loved it.
Actually, I don't know if I remember the name of the movie now.
You didn't write down the answers?
I think it's Space Boobs in Space. Or Space Babes in Space. It is one of those. It's got Robert Pattinson in it. It's not Areola 51.
How have I not seen Space Babes from Space?
No. I remember what it's called. I remember what it's called. It's called High Life, and False Proxy Sections got it right.
Okay, well, there you go. See,
False Proxy Sessions got it right. I know things.
See, I actually wrote a stupid little comic when I was in high school, and it was called Space Warriors from Space.
Oh, has anyone given me an emoji or an eggplant? If you want to come on for a couple minutes and just, share your favorite moment, that's cool. I'm going to share one of my highlights from The Crawl. I signed up only to do a couple, obviously because I don't want to be, on all The Crawl.
Boobs, this Queenie talk.
You see enough of me when you see the end rolls after every single one, and you get really tired of hearing my voice. But I was on Dr. Wolfula. Mm-hmm. I was on Ivent. Then last minute, there's that name. Oh, it's so heavy. Last minute, my YouTube sisters, Queenie and Laura, invited me to be on Freaky Girls Live, and that for me was one of my highlights because I hadn't had anything prepared. I decided, since we were talking about extreme horror, I was going to wear a cloak, and it was just silly, and it was fun, and it was just a lot. It was great for me. It was one of my highlights. Yeah, I love hanging out with those two girls. We also do Slayers Club together every month, and we're on Freaky Girls Live.
Yeah, you're a freaky girl. She's a freaky girl.
Freaky
girl.
Do you have a joke for us, Brian Murray?
Brian, joke. I love how...
Oh, boy. Let me see. What is the one room a ghost house doesn't need? A living room.
Oh, that's a knee slapper. That is a knee slapper.
The way he drops the book is the best part.
Why don't you do stand up?
Because he's sitting down.
It's the brains here. The brains here is the whole attraction. The brains on this one.
I like how he's got these cool bowling ball pin ghosts. They look like bowling ball pins.
Should we get... So, the other things we're going to do tonight, I got some more trivia from the crawl, challenge questions. We're also going to be nominating the king and queen of the crawl. It's like the king and queen of the prom.
Okay.
And I also need your top 3 VIPs. Your top 3 VIPs, those are the ones I'm going to give prizes to. But first, I want to know, who do you guys nominate for queen of the creepy crawl? So, just type the name in the chat. Give me an emoji or something. I don't know. Just their name, right? That'd be enough. I know who watched it. Yeah. B. I got one for B, for queen of the crawl. One for B. Darling Darkness.
Going to bed. Good night.
Good night, Nightmare Maven. I'm going to nominate Nightmare Maven. She was here a lot.
She did a great job.
I got Dice Rollin'.
Yeah, Dice Rollin', like, crawled hard. I saw her on a lot of
She
stuff.
was crawling. She was crawling.
She crawled to the end. Well...
If you end up winning something, Maven, I will be sure to let you know. Who knows? Who knows? I got Queenie from Dice Rollin'. Gory's mummy, Zachary. She wasn't even here. That doesn't count. I got Nightmare Maven from B.
Gory's mummy is a superstar, though.
She is a superstar.
It's not.
I got another for Queenie Todd.
VIP material.
From Michael Long. So how many should they get before I call it? I got another for Nightmare Maven. Or when they stop. I got another for B. I got another for Queenie. Do you have any votes, Brian? You can just tell me. I got one for Ray.
Or is this for VIP?
This is for Queen of the Crawl,
Queen,
man.
Okay.
Queen of the Crawl. Queenie Todd.
Crowfeather.
Nightmare
Videos
and
says
Queenie.
Todd.
And Queenie Todd. And Ben is queen.
No.
Ben can't be a queen. And
Unless
Shrek.
Ben wants to be a queen.
And I nominate Horror Gal. Horror Gal is a great choice. All right. Any more left? How much more time should I give him? Brian, do you want to count them down?
Give him a joke. And by the
Brian,
time
give them a joke. There you go.
When his joke's over, no more votes.
You know, you keep asking for jokes, and there doesn't seem to actually be a single joke in this book.
They're hilarious.
You'll find one.
Where do ghosts like to swim? In the Dead Sea.
I got a nomination for me. That's sweet.
I wouldn't have picked that. I would have been like, I don't know.
And one for Maven. Okay, one for Maven. I got Laura. Okay, I just barely. It looks like Queenie is the winner.
Queenie is the queen.
Queenie.
Queenie was the queen if there ever was a queen.
Wait, Brian, sing something queenish.
Queenish.
I can barely find a ghost joke in here. I'm not going to find a queen joke.
Can you just sing something kind of queen, like, like the graduation song or something?
She just knows that you're musically talented.
Circumstances.
Like, hunt something for me, dude. I'm trying to make this like a special occasion. Queenie Todd, you endured. You crawled. You streamed. You had incredible makeup.
Yeah, she had the cool tear.
Had amazing guests. You put on one hell of a show. You are an incredible YouTuber. And you are the second annual 2019 Creepy Crawl Queen of the Crawl.
Hell
yeah, and by the way, let me throw this out about Queenie. I'm in a lot of her social media, and I love every time she throws up a photo with makeup on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Always, every one of them is unique or just, they're just fun to see.
Hell yeah.
She's very talented with her makeup.
She is.
Oh, yeah.
I got an eggplant. You know what that means? Queenie, are you going to come here and personally accept your queenness?
Your royal duties.
You said duty.
I did. A lot of people heard me. I used to get in trouble for saying that in school. I get yelled at.
Funny.
No teacher here to yell at me now.
All right, Queenie, I sent you a link. Hopefully I think it's the right one because that's the one I just sent. So there we go.
That's the wrong one again.
Queenie, come, give us your acceptance speech. Speech. We're so tired.
Yeah, it's all right though. We got another one after this.
Yeah, he won't me do wrestling predictions after this. You are a slave driver. It's fine. I'm gonna sleep for a month after this. I'm gonna sleep for a month, and you're gonna have to change my nappies.
Of all time.
You're gonna change my nappies while I sleep in like a sleep coma, and you're gonna make sure my makeup looks good because I want to have really nice makeup.
I'm just gonna throw like 5 blankets on you, and I'll come find you in a day.
That sounds nice. Queenie, are you here? Let me double check and make sure everything's fine.
You sent the wrong link.
I'm gonna double check and send it again. She says she's seen it. Well, you know, Facebook, because Facebook's so intrusive.
Your friend saw your thing and they didn't comment on it. That means they don't like you, and you're not good friends.
No, it's just all about. We're all about making people feel good today.
No, that's what Facebook is trying to say.
Well,
and remember, if you get one bad comment, it means that everyone in the entire world hates you.
Yes. Don't ever read the comments.
I got my first mean comment today. Someone called me a bitch.
That's
not really necessarily mean.
They said that I'm an idiot and Critters a New Bench is awful and I'm a bitch for promoting that crap, and they said something about me being like being something about me being slutty too.
It's like a 13-year-old wrote that.
The
way if it's anything the way you just explained it, that was like a 13-year-old.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was pretty.
Who gets
Queenie's here, Queenie.
Stuck in their crawl.
Someone did a review on the Critters show. I'm gonna tell them they're a bitch.
Queenie's got her crown on. Congratulations, Queenie.
Queenie was a queen if there ever was a queen.
I just realized how much that actually really fits. Queenie. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Speech. Oh, you're muted. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It's her fault, I think.
It's not my fault.
There we go. Yeah, there you go. Do the princess wave. We can't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
She don't have a mic.
It's not my fault.
Oh, she's got a black snowball.
Yes, queen. She can hear me. I can tell.
Yeah, she can hear us.
Hey, Queenie, boobs and dongs.
I like your Ginger Snap poster.
I like your Ginger Snap poster more.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I like it the most.
I like it the most.
I
Oh my
like
god.
it the most plus
Why
one.
don't you stop being so competitive?
Yeah, I'm the competitive one. Da doom.
I think she needs to plug in her mic. I think she threw away everything she needs for streaming because she's tired. She still can't hear you. Michael Long, the man who made me a meme.
Gory's first time that Gory muted Queen. Yeah, Gory does mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Speech.
Thank you guys. I don't really know what to say because I'm so fried. Like you can tell I'm a little.
We're all a little right now.
You got all the votes.
Hey, who's doing this right now? Hey, who's doing this? Who are my spoonies? Where are you?
I think I'm okay.
See this?
Oh.
But I shoot with this hand.
You guys are so sweet voting me in. Like, what the heck? Oh, I love you guys.
The chat.
You were great.
It's been an awesome stream.
Brandon Meacham wants to marry you.
Well, there you go. That way he can be royalty as well.
We'll have to ask Ben if that's okay. You have to ask him. He's my bodyguard.
Speech. All right, we gotta stop interrupting.
Okay, so I tried to stay up the whole time. I did my best, but I messed up my pills earlier in the show because I was, getting ready for the stream. So I forgot to take my second set of pills, which is why I'm like, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll sleep it off. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm a little manic. I'm a little.
You look gorgeous.
Sorry.
Really? Because I don't have raccoon eyes right now.
She is my YouTube wife.
Raccoons are
I have
cute.
a whole YouTube family. Have you noticed that? Like when people have a second family, I have YouTube children. I have a YouTube wife. She's also my YouTube sister. We have a very strange relationship.
It's really weird. Yeah, I'm also daddy of the family.
Yeah. Well, that's why she's my YouTube wife, because I'm mommy of Freaky Girl's Life.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at being a dad. Like I love my kids and I'll have fun with them and stuff. But
I
don't
try
make
to
daddy
be a good
mad.
mom, but I feel like I'm too hard on them.
You're a very loving mother. You're a very loving mother. You give a crap about your kids. You want them to be all that they can be in life. And look what you've done. Like you give us this platform so we can like meet each other and connect with other people who like what we like or just like us, Like
Preach.
I actually started this channel. This is actually kind of cool that I could tell you this, guys. I started this channel yesterday. It was my anniversary.
Oh,
2
the
years.
anniversary.
Yeah, of my YouTube channel. So 2 years of doing it steady, and I started the channel officially 2012. So yeah, I actually did it before my mother's death anniversary to try and kind of. This was my way of combating that because I was so depressed when I made the channel. Like I was super not in a good place.
I still remember meeting you at Crypticon for the first time in person. That was cool.
Yeah,
I remember that.
You guys couldn't believe that I was like fans of you. Like
we couldn't believe that anybody
would recognize you knew who we were. Not that we were like we didn't even after you knew who we were, we didn't think you were a fan. We're just like, oh wow, you know us.
We were at Crypticon. We did a panel, and she asked to take a picture of us, and we're like, but why? Are we wanted for something? And she's like, oh, I've seen your show. We're like, how?
We basically, when you're like, I'm Queenie Tyler. We're like, oh, okay, we know who you are, but we just that was the first time we saw you in person. And we're like, whoa.
Now we're big fans of your channel, and we're friends and family and everything.
Yeah, I know, it's so great.
What was your favorite moment of the Creepy Channel Crawl?
God, there were so many. Like everybody's streams had a moment that was just really awesome, you know? Like,
yeah.
And I knew that the lube one was something to do with my channel, that question, but I couldn't. My brain is like, nope. You want me to work right now, bitch?
That's why
because I'm a
challenge.
queen, right? Yeah, it's because I'm a queen.
Yes.
The show must go on, even if you're fried. All you guys who stayed up for the whole thing, you guys, I admire you. Cheers to you. I'll drink my tea to you.
They too will be recognized very soon. But first, the queen gets the stage.
Oh, you guys voting me like I don't know what to say. Like, oh. I have such a huge network of supportive people in my life now. Even when I feel shitty up here, like I can at least tell myself that, well, no, this is the truth. This is what your friends tell you. Like, you can listen to it. You can choose to listen to it, or you can listen to that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that wins.
Sometimes it's really loud. And I get that.
Yep. But then when I come back around, I remember the truth. And that helps. And every day you get a little better if you just keep trying to, I guess, reroute your brain. If you're like me.
Cheers to that, sister.
Cheers.
Here's that. You know, I believe that you can, to some degree at least, try to take hold of your destiny. You may not be able to have it fully in grasp, and you might not be able to juggle it all the time. But keep trying. You'll get better at it. You know, you'll figure it out. It's, you know, different for everyone. So.
Thank you,
Thank
Queen
you.
Queenie.
That was awesome. And congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Deserved.
I love all of you, and your streams are great. And even the people I haven't seen their streams yet, I'm going to be watching later because I'm going to get all like misty-eyed thinking about you guys. So thank you. I love you. Thank you, my people.
I missed like one or two of them while I was at work. I'm going to have to go back and watch those. That was like early Friday nights when I was at work. But, whew. All right.
Oh, yes. I'll take a bow. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Good night, my friends of the crawl. You are all
Good
warriors.
night, Queen. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have another trivia question, and I saw I had an eggplant, so I'm going to get to that eggplant here very, very shortly. But first, we need another trivia question. On what channel, what stream was there a face reveal? On what stream was there a face reveal? So this is already a hint, because obviously it's somebody who doesn't normally show their face.
I know,
you know,
I know, but I can't
Not
answer.
everybody shows their face. You know, some people want to keep that shit secret. My son likes to keep his face secret.
Was it our son?
Was it our son? It was the horror show. Let's give it up for Dino. The face reveal was Luke. Oh no, my pen's broken.
I would dare say that there was another one too, though.
Really? What would you say?
Dr. Wolfula.
That's right. That's
when he was
actually
fixing his stream.
I'm gonna give Sean a point too because you could see him. Yeah,
you
Sid.
could see Sid's. That's why I made my comment was like, well, that's Sid. What's he doing there?
We have learned today that I am a curse to any stream. If I'm on your stream, things will inevitably go wrong, including my own. Brian, do you have a joke for us?
Yes, Brian.
Okay, this joke can go two ways. It can be either a ghost joke
like a
or
bisexual,
a really bad blue joke. Here we go. What fairy tale do all ghosts like best? Sleeping Booty.
I prefer to go the
The blue joke?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
But I like it.
So should we get Jack on here, or should we do our king?
We're gonna have Jack real quick.
All right, let's have Jack real quick. Let's
find out what his favorite part of the stream is.
I gotta go find Jack on Twitter because he don't do Facebook.
But you guys should keep in mind on who you would like to start nominating for.
Yeah, start thinking about who you want to nominate for King of the
Don't
Crawl.
reply just yet because we're not gonna.
Not
count
just
them.
yet, because we're gonna go find Jack on Twitter. Count Jackula.
You know who made me laugh really hard
few
out
minutes
loud?
to hear from Jack real quick.
Confused reviews. That guy.
That guy is hilarious. Jack, I sent you a message on Twitter.
Oh.
The Twitters.
Brian, what's your next episode?
Yes, Brian.
Next episode is, since it's in June, it's going to actually be a week late because I've got something I'm planning on doing that's going to push my episode back. But it is yet but another direct-to-video bikini movie for June. It is something called Malibu Bikini Shop. It's a
Did you say Malibu or Maliboob?
Malibu Bikini Shop.
I have not seen that movie, but I can't wait.
It takes place in Malibu and there are bikinis.
There are a few times where you review things, I'm like, I remember that. Like, I've seen it somehow or somewhere. Like, and then you obviously did Nude on the Moon I requested. Like, my uncle or somebody had that on VHS. When I
requested Boing.
Yep.
That is right now my episode that is missing. Thank you.
Ah.
Yep.
I liked that one.
Domain too. I don't get it sometimes, but that's the system.
Yeah, it's a shitty
Count
system.
Jackula, if you're there, we did send you a message on Twitter. So if you want to come on and say a few words about the crawl, what your favorite moments are, or what have you, come on. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, so
Show.
how did Screaming Soup miss this one?
All right.
Knock knock. Who's there? Soup. Soup who? Supernatural beings are in the house.
Ah!
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Someone was paid to make this book, huh?
Somebody made money from this.
That's some easy drinking money right there.
Actually, 2 people wrote this book.
Oh, his collab work.
Wow.
Yep.
Someone wrote some stuff and someone edited and okayed it. Like, yeah, that's a good idea.
No, 2 writers and 1 artist.
Oh.
Okay, Jack. So we've got a lot of people we want to talk to. So just a couple minutes. You want to talk to us about the crawl, your highlights, or whatever.
Dude, your background's cool.
His background is hella cool.
The highlight was for me was when I showed up. No, just kidding. I actually thought that the crawl was starting today as opposed to yesterday.
Aw. Well,
So I came in as Emma was going on. And I was like, oh, I thought this was like the second one that was happening, not the second to last one that was happening.
There's a whole playlist of them.
I have
if you
apparently-
want to watch them.
I did. I probably will. Probably the highlight for me was learning about the movie High Life, which is probably a movie I'm going to watch
the dildo room.
sometime in the sometime in the near future. I'll probably be watching that. What, you guys are still on the dildo room?
I think that's
They're still
incredible because, so it's got a dildo room. It's got Robert Pattinson in it, who's in Twilight, who is the inspiration for 50 Shades of Grey, which is basically about a dildo room. It all comes full circle.
Which was loosely based off of Twilight, because it's fan
Loosely
fiction.
based off Twilight,
It was
and
fan
it was
fiction.
no.
It was Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah, I was surprised that I hadn't heard anything about High Life at all.
Yeah.
Like Guru had heard like that it existed, and it had Robert Pattinson in it, but that was it. It was like, what kind of movie is it? Oh, I think it's I don't know, probably about weed. Turns out, yes, but not in the way that we assumed.
No, I was actually very surprised to find it was about more things than I thought it was going to be about, anyways. Like how I did not.
Yeah, and it kind of made me feel a little bit weird because I was like, oh man, do we hate Robert Pattinson so much that we're not even gonna like discuss a movie he's in? Like really is that it? And I think it's because like he got chosen to be Batman, so now everyone's bat butt hurt.
Yeah.
Whereas I find myself going like, look, I gotta want to see another Batman movie before I even judge the next Batman actor.
But you would have found out about a movie that has a dildo room, and I'm really
found out
happy for you. Even though you haven't caught the end, that's a great highlight to pick.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful.
Say it.
So how's everybody doing?
Doing great. You want to give us your pick for Creepy Crawl King before we let you
go? Who's eligible?
Anybody who's been watching the crawl.
Anybody who participated
anybody
in the
who
crawl
participated, hosted, anybody who you think just did a great job, anything.
Someone who watched.
Well, let's just go with Brian because he's got that great mustache.
He really does. If you're not subscribed to Brian Barnes, dude, you need to, because you would love his Needy Cutie reviews. I'm serious. Like, it needs to happen.
He always finds like the funniest things that you could use to edit. Edit the titties.
He did, ooh, I do have to check that out. I have to ask, since we're talking about like nudie cuties in the light, have we gotten to taking it all off?
No, not yet.
He did Boing.
He did Boing. He did Nude on
He did
the Moon.
Boing. Ah.
In the chat, let me know who you nominate for Creepy Crawl King.
Yeah, Brian's not talking. I was.
Well, because you're on.
Ooh,
we'll have you for a
He'll be back in just a second.
He's a co-host.
Oh, okay.
But we're having people call in as guests just for a few minutes.
It's like we're Conan and he's Andy Richter. He moves over so the star can sit there for a second. Then he.
It's like radio show host where you call in and you say a little bit, and then we, move on to the next person who wants to call in.
Got it. I still have to see Midsummer.
Oh, it's great.
I decided.
Dave Maggot got some votes.
Go into it well rested because it is a little long, and some people have been complaining about that. I was heavily entertained, so it didn't bother me. But some people said that they got tired because it's really long. But it is very well of a payoff. The gore and the sex is very extreme. You just gotta wait a little while, you'll get there.
Ooh.
It is very violent.
You are talking to
movie.
Count Dracula. I'm just saying.
Think
there's an extreme sex scene in this thing. I got it. Now I have to check it out.
Group sex
because
I don't know if it's extreme. I'm gonna say it's the most awkward sex scene I've ever seen.
And it's very participated. Like a lot of people participate.
Brian, you can talk too. I don't know why the thing's not moving when people talk, but yeah.
I don't know.
Just jump on in, buddy.
But
Dino nominated
think
himself.
of like a beautiful, think of the Beatles animation, beautiful and colorful, but with the violence of Death Clock. Metalocalypse violence, like in gore.
If it isn't the commercially successful Turkey War Tune.
Yes. So there you go.
Man, I fucking.
It does seem kind of like where Toki or Skwisgaard's from, like, because that seems like in Sweden. So.
Ooh, topical. Oh man. No, gotta check that out because I actually.
Do check out Brian Barnes.
Actually
he
checked
is criminally underrated. And you know Brian, he does Guru's theme song.
Yeah,
he does Horror Guru's theme song. So if you're
gotta vote.
Horror Guru.
Oh, who's your vote?
Yeah. Horror Guru.
Brian,
what was that?
I'm gonna pick Brian Barnes too, just because I really want him. I want to see Brian Barnes get to 1K. 1K.
1K.
God, I can't talk. 1K. He is criminally underrated. I don't just tell you guys to sub this stuff just because they're my friends. I really do.
Now I gotta see. I kind of stopped for a little bit of time. I stopped watching everybody. Because I stopped watching everything.
I get that.
You should probably watch my new channel because it's kind of awesome.
I probably should.
I had
the Countess has been watching your show.
Really? Because she loves
me.
I love her
Yes, she does. But I was like, I wish I could say something different. Like, no, I was too busy being cool. No, I was too busy being depressed and questioning all my choices in life.
You're my YouTube brother.
I've had some of that lately too, man.
Oh. Oh God, yeah.
All right, I think I have votes, so
it happens,
I want to announce who our king is.
All right.
So I'm gonna let you go, Jack, and
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on here and
Dracula.
sharing your highlights.
All right,
and hopefully next year you will join us again because you were on last year, so we'd love to have you back.
Yeah, I was on the first years. Yeah, all right. I will see you all later. Check you all later, Fright Nights and Monster Girls, and hopefully I'll see some of you on my stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Also here on YouTube at the Count Dracula Show. Y'all take care.
Yeah. Absolutely be there. Count Dracula is incredible. If you guys are not already watching, I don't know what you're doing. Woo! He's amazing. Okay. Drum roll, please. Brian, can I get a drum roll? Your winner of the... Do you want to announce this one?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, duh.
Okay. Just double- All right.
Okay.
No, Brian's doing it.
I'll find out. I suck.
All right. The winner is Dave Maggot.
I don't have a symbol, so.
Dave Maggot, I think, has watched the entire crawl.
I think he has, actually.
He is just a great supporter of HorrorTube.
He's been...
It's well earned. He won by a landslide.
I saw him on a few different streams as well, like, so... Always participating, giving out good stuff to say, and the comments, and on camera.
And I think I have Dave on Facebook. I'm going to see if Dave wants to come on and say a few words.
So he gets to be... Did you know that Stephen King has a son named Joe? I'm not joking, but he is.
That's such a good joke. I love that one, though, even though you told it a billion times. Dave Maggot, I sent you a link on Facebook. So if you will please come join us, we would love to get your acceptance speech.
Brian, give us a good joke, a scary one.
Yeah, a scary joke.
Scary ghost joke to tell in the scary stories.
The problem with this book, as I've been flipping through it while other people are talking, is that without the word boo, nothing in this book would work. Why did the little ghost flunk his spelling test? He made too many boo-boos.
What a little dick. I like it. Good one, Brian. Too many boo-boos. That sounds like he got hurt, though. Like, how did he flunk his test just because he got hurt?
But, okay, this one's a little dark.
I know one. I just made one up.
Oh, go on.
Why are ghost strip clubs so popular? It's all about the boobies.
Oh,
the boobies.
shit.
I just made that
think
up.
Animated You should be on, like, Screaming Soup, and you should say that joke as animated on that, and then, like, maybe tomatoes get thrown at you or something. But
it really should happen.
Like, that should happen at the Howl-In. Like, you should just be doing an open mic night.
Dave Maggot, I sent you a link. Hopefully you can come join us.
Brian, what's the joke that you were about to read?
What became of the girl who drank shellac and died? Okay, that's already a terrible setup, but she became a ghost with a lovely finish.
Oh, I get it. Lovely finish with the shellac.
Okay, I'm sending it to his email.
I really didn't know where that was going, though. I was like, what a weird setup, like you said.
Yeah. Well, it's a joke when the setup is that complex.
I think they put more time in the setup than they put into the actual finish of them. Well, there you go. I used the finish. Aw, now they got me doing it.
Do you have any jokes?
I just did the Stephen King one.
Oh, yeah, you did. Dave Maggot, hopefully you got our link. I'm going to give you guys another trivia question while we're waiting. What movie scares Carnage Candy the most? She talked about this on her stream. What movie scares Carnage Candy the most?
I hope it's what I think it is. I doubt it, but it would just be hilarious. It's like joke-wise, it'd be hilarious.
I know what you're thinking, and it's not that.
Damn it, because that'd be funny.
It really would be, but
I think I do remember what she said, though.
Yeah.
But I kind of still want it to be my answer.
When you think about where she's from, I think it kind of makes sense.
Where is she from?
She is from Texarkana.
Oh, shit, yeah. We know a lot of people.
Yeah, Dave, I sent you a link from Google Hangouts.
There you go, Darling Darkness.
Yeah, I'm selecting you. Do you have Hangouts open, Dave?
Somebody mentioned Blair Witch Project as the answer here, and I will say, for movies that scared me, that is a movie that I thought I was going to die. I have never been sicker in my entire life than when I watched that.
Because you were motion sickness?
Oh yeah, I would just I had to go out into the parking lot and lay down in the back of my car for an hour before I could drive.
That happened to my aunt. She like puked in the bathroom at the movie theaters because
I was very close.
Midsummer made me a little queasy.
Yeah. Midsummer's kind of like, It's kind of like Fear and Loathing with all the special effects that kind of change the background a lot. Like that happens a lot in Midsummer. But then it's also got the crane cams and the drone cams and all these other crazy ass cams. So it's just like, whoa.
Oh, by the way, that's an interesting thing. Drones nowadays, you can tell when drones started becoming a thing, because in the old days, having a crane shot was uber expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Now everyone's just got a drone, so every movie has crane shots.
Yeah, they got that expensive helicopter shining shot in almost every movie now because they just send a drone out there to do it. You know, it's like Dave, how
everybody,
you doing, buddy?
Please, a round of applause for your 2019 second annual Creepy Channel Crawl King, Dave Maggot.
Yeah, all hail the king.
All hail King of House Maggot.
Yes. How you doing,
Hi.
Dave?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. You're still awake?
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda. You worked hard today, bud. This whole last 28
You guys
hours
did-
or whatever it was.
You guys did too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
She did a lot of the setup. Like all the setup, actually.
Yeah.
I was here to help her run through it.
I know, I'm still snuggly.
And you helped us run through it because it was great. You gave us someone to talk to, not like on the camera, but in the chat. You were a real MVP out there, so thank you.
And Dave is he has a really fun channel just because Dave is so relatable, and he's such a big supporter of the community. I know when Queenie was trying to, grow her channel, you helped her a lot. It's just incredible being your friend. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Aw.
You fully deserve King of the Channel Crawl.
Yes. Speech.
You guys are gonna make me cry.
Speech.
Good.
Speech.
Wuss.
Let the sad out.
Thank you guys so
Why
much.
do you look so good even though you haven't slept? Like, you do look like you're kind of glowy.
Got Scott
I don't
Pilgrim
know.
poster. Dude, you got a cool room, dude. I like your Scott
Thank you.
Pilgrim poster.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I just wanna thank each and every one of you guys because thank you, and everybody did an awesome job, and hell yeah.
Sweet. Yep, you got tons of votes, man. Everybody saw how great you were doing out there. Appreciate that type of positive energy that helped us all go. So, thank you.
You're welcome, dude. You're welcome.
All right.
It was fun. It was a blast.
Hell yeah.
Did you have a highlight of the call you wanted to share?
What is the highlight? Probably. I don't know if I could pick just one.
First that comes to mind, because that's the same with me. I could probably change my highlight
Yeah.
so many times if I really thought about it, but
I'll go with Angsty Mantis's one. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, and Annie messaged me afterwards. She's like, was I too mean to him? I'm like, no. He completely gets your sense of humor. He's fine.
Yeah.
no, you're just playing. We're all just playing.
And the next one, I need 3 VIPs. And now VIP is a lot different. This is specific. It's the people who were on the crawl the most. The people who did not sleep. Your no sleep club. I'm going to get my top 3. So who are the people that you know of, because you were here for the whole thing, that stayed up for the whole thing, and you can pick yourself too. The 3 people who were on every thing, completed the challenge.
Oh, yeah. Nightmare Maven, I'll pick Zachary Haith and Ben Grimm.
Okay,
And
in
B2.
the chat, I'm gonna have to start adding these up. So yeah,
And a lot of Bens.
whatever top 3 get.
And some Mavens as well.
1, 2. So you need to talk while I count. And have you said hi to Brian Barnes?
One for Dino.
Hi, Brian.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm reading ghost jokes.
Nice.
Grave mistake, Brian. Grave mistake.
Oh, boy.
Couple for Dice.
You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Dice.
I'm like, doing
Honestly, at
checks.
this point, I think it's just pretty clear that it's Ben, Maven, and Dice. We got a couple, but me and Gory don't count. I mean, thank you, though. B did do a great job, though. So.
Ben, Maven, Shadow Perfection, Ben B, Maven. B, B, B. Everyone, like, B is, like, that B is so hot right now.
BB.
Dice and B. Yeah, B has quite the internet following.
I like Deadly Friend. B is a deadly friend.
BB.
Baby. Baby.
Okay, so I've definitely got one. All right.
Narrowed it down to 4. We could have 4. So I'm just saying. Should we go 4?
Do you want to do 4? At least
Originally I was gonna do
let
3,
Dave Maggot
but-
decide, because we can't make decisions.
Should we have 3 or 4?
Should we have 3 or
Dave,
4 VIPs?
You're the king. We'll take your word. 4?
Do 4.
All
I've
right.
established
One of them was
1, 2,
kind of
4.
bigger, but it was two things together.
So that's fine.
Okay.
We
Give
can
me
even
more
find something
votes.
else, too.
Vanilla Dice BB. Oh, I think that's just someone making a joke.
Yeah, I think we got the votes. I think the votes are in.
Okay, give me a second to math. You should have done this. You're better at math.
I just think we got
Okay,
the 4.
I'm gonna, obviously that one's a given. That one's a given. And then it gets close with 3 and 4. That one. And then, yeah, just by 1, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so that was the one?
Yep. Thank you for your help.
Thank
your
you, King.
Thank you.
You
Thank
and
you.
Queenie will hold your titles until the next crawl. And we're going to have to do something special where the previous year's King and Queen do something special. So.
Yeah, we'll do some sort of royalty thing
Yeah.
next. Maybe even
I don't know.
somewhere between now and the next
I'm
crawl.
just saying, start, thinking about float ideas or something.
Yeah. We'll do something cool. Maybe we'll just have you guys on as a royalty stream or whatever.
Yeah, maybe you guys will do a stream together or something.
We'll get you guys on a stream.
We'll figure it out.
Not right now.
There's
'cause
a
I
year
think
to
everybody's
go.
a little streamed
But
out.
once again, we present your second annual Creepy Channel Crawl King, Dave Maggot. And welcome, William Ellman.
Long live the maggot.
Long live the maggot.
Love you guys. Mwah. I love you.
Woo. Stop.
All right.
All right, we're going to go back to our guest, Brian.
Who I think has found us a good joke.
Brian, do you have a joke for us before we announce our VIPs?
I think I've made a mistake, and I think why none of these jokes have been funny is because I haven't been showing the illustration next to them.
Oh.
I think it's what makes them funny.
All right. Let's see it.
How do well-groomed ghosts keep their hair in place? With scare spray.
There's an illustration? Oh, that actually makes it funnier.
Yeah. That does make it a little better.
That does make it funnier. You figured it out. You could do stand-up comedy for, like, birthday parties for, like,
I don't think I'll be good at stand-up comedy when I come out with a book.
We did get an eggplant from Dice.
We did?
Yeah. So.
Actually, we're gonna have her on in a bit. Should we tell them our prices and who they are? Okay, so I'm gonna Brian. Brian, guys, please check out Brian's channel.
Yes.
I think you guys are going to like it. That's the only reason I'm telling you to subscribe.
It is hilarious.
It is the hidden gem of YouTube.
It is.
Okay, Brian's channel is better than both of our channels. It's incredible. Seriously.
The
All right.
movies he reviews aren't the best, but that's why they're great. He makes them fun.
So a long time ago,
Long time ago in a town called Kickapoo.
A long time ago, our Hastings went out of business, and I just grabbed a whole bunch of toys because I was like, one day I'm gonna need prizes. And I've also gotten some of these from like loot crates or horror blocks. So I have a few toys here. I got a Funko, I got 2 Dorbs, and I got a bobblehead. In order of 1 through 4, you can have first pick to 4. So, number 1 for VIP of the Creepy Channel Crawl is, I want Brian Barnes to announce it. Okay. I'm writing it in this chat. All right, can you announce it, please? It's in the Hangout chat, like on your screen.
You sent me something.
Secret message.
Yeah. All right. The first is the Thing himself, Ben Grimm.
Yeah! Woo! So Ben Grimm, you get your pick. I'm gonna show you all 4 prizes that I have, and you get to choose first. And then number 2 has second choice, number 3, so on and so forth. I mean, you guys know stuff. Dan, would you please be my Vanna? This year on the Creepy Channel Crawl, we have this lovely number 279, The Strain Funko Pop. It is Dr. Ephraim Goodweather, and he can be yours if you choose him. Just let us know that you would like prize number 1.
He's got beady little eyes and a knife, probably for shaking people.
Exactly. Is the crawl getting you down? This Funko Pop will take care of your enemies.
And our other prize.
Number 2, we have this adorable Dorbs. See what I did there? Of Ed from Shaun of the Dead. As you can see, he's got his classic I Got Wood shirt and a cricket mallet. Ed, the Dorbs. What do you think of that, Brian?
He is a Dorbs.
He is a Dorbs in his original packaging. Here we go.
And prize number 3.
Now, my very attractive model here is demonstrating the next one. It's
also a Dorbs.
Sean, the small British ginger Dorbs from Shaun of the Dead. Here he is in his outfit that doesn't have red on it, with his cricket bat. Sean, prize number 3 on the Creepy Channel Crawl. I really enjoy his facial hair. Not as much as I enjoy Brian Barnes's. And number 4, our final prize on tonight's show is a Sharknado bobblehead. This, as you can see, is David Hasselhoff from the movie Sharknado. Oh, hell no, which is 3?
The third one.
Yeah,
go
3.
To space.
3. This could be yours. It bobbles. It has a chainsaw. It's in its original packaging. So, Ben Grimm, we would love to know which of these 4 fabulous prizes would you like? And then we will contact you discreetly, get your address, and send me one.
We'll share that information with everybody who'll buy it.
We will not. Stop. Stop.
Gotta make money somehow.
You guys can tell him what to pick. It can be like Wheel of Fortune.
I actually have the book Don't Hassle the Hoff. Zachary.
So, Ben, let us know. You get first dibs. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just tell us what it is, because, we can figure it out. Felix is so jealous of Ben. Felix is Jan and Ben is Marsha.
Raiders AK. Well, to be honest, Ben will shove.
Number 1. What was number 1? Oh, yeah, that was the Funko Pop.
So you want the Funko Pop?
Felix wants the Funko Pop. So, Felix, that is yours. You and I are connected on Patreon and all the places. So, just wherever, let me know, or you can email horroraddictstv@gmail.com, and I will make sure, if you send me your address, your postal address, that you get this. Because you know what? You, my friend, earned this. You are the number 1 VIP of the Creepy Channel Crawl. You are in here supporting every single stream. And what you're doing by supporting these streams, that's giving them an hour of watch time. We need 4,000 to be monetized. So your part helped monumentally. You have earned this Strain Funko Pop. A round of applause for Ben.
Do a triangle of applause.
I like what you did there.
Didn't have much room. Didn't want to hit the mic.
All right, so the Strain Funko Pop is now off the table.
Crow Feather production or video. I would give Hasselhoff to Franz Vanderhoff, but unfortunately he did not watch the stream, so he does get nothing. He gets sheet. Who's number 2?
Oh, wow. Thanks, Ben. Ben had it on 4 different screens.
Oh, sweet.
And, of course, Ben, if you want to do an acceptance speech, you get first dibs. Just give me an eggplant. Next up is Nightmare Maven, who is not here.
Nightmare Maven's not here. She went to bed.
I don't know what to pick for her. I'm going to message her.
Wake up.
Maven. Vicky. Come on YouTube.
Brian, will you tell us another joke while
Yes.
she contacts Maven?
Yes. What kind of letters do ghosts like to send? Shame letters. Now, the problem with this joke is that it is actually a joke about a Christmas Carol.
Yeah, because he had chains on him. The Scrooge's partner.
Pick up Marley. It's literate, I'll give him that.
Well, there you go.
Okay, I messaged her. I was like, you want a prize? Come back and choose. Otherwise, I'll just give you... You'll still get a prize. It's just whatever one's left. But they're all good, so it's okay.
Yes.
My articulation is gone.
Yeah, we'll give her a little bit of time.
Let's give her a little bit of time. I want to go back to some trivia. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope I'm not, just... I know you guys are really tired.
They were promised punch and pie, so...
I know you guys are tired, so hopefully you're having fun. I want to make sure everyone gets their prizes. But let's give Maven just a little bit before I give you your third one. I'm going to give you guys another trivia question. Actually, I want you to do that one. That was your pick. The Haunted by Kitties.
Oh, yeah. Which stream was haunted by ghost kittens?
And while we're waiting for your answers, I do want to give a big thank you to my husband, Daniel. If it wasn't for Dan, I would not be able to do this for you guys. I was up all before the crawl yesterday, helping people with their streams, setting things up. I had to take a nap, and luckily, Horror Addicts was present for all those streams, because while I took a 2-3 hour nap, Dan was there watching and interacting with the streams and sharing links. So, huge thank you to you, Dan. You were incredible. Thank you.
I'm just happy to help. This was all your baby. You did a
Couldn't
real
have been
good
done
job.
without you.
Well,
And also, Horror Addicts was your idea, so.
Well,
yeah.
But I just want you to know you worked very hard.
Thank you, love. And
I'm happy to
hope
be
everybody
part
had fun. Dan is the man. You know what, Ben Grimm, you are the man. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited because...
I gotta see who put the answer
who did it
first.
first.
Yeah.
I'm really excited because we have a Patreon page, Horror Addicts Anonymous, and the only reason I mentioned that is because we have a few of our patrons on here. Ben Grimm and B are on our Patreon, and we're doing a special movie night with them, and I can't wait. We're going to watch Critters Attack together next week. So, yeah, I know Ben Grimm and B just from more than the crawl, just from being friends with them, watching movies together every month, and they're just really fun people. If you guys haven't had a chance to get to know them, they are really just great people.
It looks like Reanimator Reviews was the
Reanimator
first
got it
to
right.
put it.
And didn't she look amazing today on her stream? She does,
Looked
and in addition to
badass.
knowing a lot about horror movies, she also does makeup tutorials. And as you can see by her makeup, she knows what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
She also knows what she's talking about with movies. And her husband is just the sweetest thing. And I really love their channel. So hopefully you guys were able to check out that stream. And hopefully you subscribed to Reanimator.
And Reanimator, you won another joke. So Brian,
Reanimator,
please,
here's your joke. Can you dedicate this one specifically to her?
I don't think anyone would really want that to happen.
She would. She likes society. Me too.
What kind of horses do ghost kids like to ride? Nightmares.
Ah.
Oh, I love that one. That was the best.
Yeah, I like that one. That one's good.
I don't think there's anything in this book that could count as the best.
That was the best.
It's the best because it had my name in it.
Oh, good point.
I liked it.
I'm not vain.
Hey, CP's here.
CP, that guy did a great job
have we
today
seen Nightmare
too.
Maven yet, or do we want to give them another question?
I think we'll just gonna have to. She has. We'll have to go to number 3 for now.
Does Ben want to come say hi? I don't know if he
Ben.
does. 'Cause he doesn't usually. But Ben,
I know
it's up to
that
Ben.
somebody did put an eggplant. I said. Like,
Yeah,
said
I
bye,
saw
so.
a couple people did, but I was waiting for them. But I want to give Ben first dibs. All right, Vicky is definitely out for the night. So she will, of course, get her prize, guys. Don't worry. She earned it. You picked her. She's going to get one. I think they're all great prizes, so she's not going to be
they're
missing
all
out.
equally good.
So whatever is left over, I will surprise her. And because she missed out, I know she always loves it when I send her whatever DVDs and stuff I have as duplicates. So I'll throw in a couple movies for her, too.
All right.
Okay, so, and I love that William Ellman's here. William Ellman is somebody who we also know from Horror Addicts Anonymous, our Patreon, who's just a huge supporter. And William Ellman, if you guys don't know, is a rapper and really talented on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I can't remember. He always links it to me so I don't have to do the work. But I'm going to give him a wrench. So if he wants to share a link, you guys can get that.
Zombified, no, you have not missed the predictions. We will be doing that shortly. For
Predictions?
anybody,
Oh, no.
for anybody who wants to go to the after party. It's not-
Zombified is actually somebody else I want to meet. A lot of you I know from Horror Addicts. And I really appreciate that you guys came over to my personal channel and have shown me support and just made me feel like really good about trying something new, which is always hard. But Dezombified was a new friend I made on my own on my Gory B Movie channel, and really talented and fun channel. They had a great stream today, and so that's
really
one of my
cool
newest
cats
friends.
on that channel,
but
so.
I was really excited that he agreed to join the crawl, and I'm just excited that we're new friends.
No, they had some cool stuff going on. I liked it. So who's number 3?
Number 3. Number 3 is the one, the only, your favorite German, B. Also known as Darling Darkness.
Woo! Darling
So
Darkness.
B, which of these 3 incredible, fancy gifts would you
That's
like?
2, this is 3, and this is 4.
All right, so number 2 is Ed from Shaun of the Dead.
3 is Sean.
Number 3 is Sean from
And
Shaun of the Dead.
4 is the Hoff.
4 is the Hoff, who isn't he German? Yeah, he's German. He's from your home country.
He's very popular over there.
He
He
is
helped them tear
huge
down
in Germany.
that wall.
I remember that in the 80s. It was like a
Yeah,
big
it was
deal.
like, and he had
So
the
let
car that
me
talked.
know what you want her to pick, but
Brian's
obviously
just
she gets to choose herself. Brian Barnes is just like, why do I talk to these people? He's too cool for us, and eventually he's going to figure it out.
I am not proving that by reading jokes from this book.
Oh,
appreciate
B
that you
said that Ben can pick and have her prize.
That's nice.
How about this? Since we already gave Ben a prize, why don't you, she's happy that Dave, why don't you pick Dave then? Because Dave also was here for every single one, and he didn't get nominated. And he was the next one that had the most
He was
votes.
the king. Well, alright. YouTube
blocked your comment?
I think that's a joke.
And Dezombified, that's
Oh.
Batman. So, B, since we already gave Ben a present, can you pick somebody else? Would it be okay if we gave it to Dave? Because he's been here for every single one, and he would be the 5th VIP nominated by you guys. So, Dave, your pick, it would be Sean, Ed, or the Hoff. 1, 2, or Trace. Trois.
Ah.
That's some French for you. No sleep till dun 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 dun. The after party. I need to not sing. Brian Barnes, just
Everyone
you look
do the
so
Hoff.
just like do the Hoff. Well, it's Dave's decision. Let him think it over. Dave, do you want me to ask you at the end? I don't know. I can always ask you after Vicky's picked.
Let's
if you
ask
want.
the one remaining person then. And
All right, since you don't know yet, we have one more person that we need to honor as VIP. But first, I need a joke because I'm tired.
All right. Oh, yeah, this joke's not going to wake you up. Why did the doctor tell the sad ghost to take lots of rides in the elevator? He thought it would raise his spirits.
Oh!
Sad ghost. Okay.
You know, when this stream is over, I'm going to sacrifice and burn this book.
In the
You
name
won't,
of-
'cause you had
in
that
the
book
name
like
of
last year.
Jacula.
Laz loves that book. So, Dave picked the Hoff. So,
All
the Hoff. Which, I mean, he's all like very... you can show them the unwrapped one we have.
Yeah, it's over there.
Go grab it.
No, I don't want to grab
All right, we have a Hoff, too. I'm going to grab it for you. Talk.
All right. So,
Oh, shoot. They can see I'm wearing booty shorts.
yeah. It's fine.
Oops.
Oh, well.
Did they see my butt?
It's all right. People like seeing butts. It says Hoffsaw 3000
So,
on the...
We have one as well. This will be the Hoff that's coming to your house. He's like, yes, Dave. Yes, Dave. You watched a lot of Creepy Crawl, Dave. Yes, you did. Yours the best. There's half a shark. We're just so proud of you. We're just so proud. So proud.
So, we'll get a hold of your contact information. We'll
Yes.
send this to you.
The whole crawl was really a ruse just to get people's addresses.
Yeah. Like I said, we're going to send that shit on the dark web. All right, so
Thank you, B. And
I
then,
will, number 4
number 4.
is Dice A Rollin'. Yeah.
Dice Colin, would you like Sean or Ed?
Are you a Sean girl or an Ed girl?
You can't go wrong here. There is no wrong answer. There is no wrong answer.
Do it of the day. We'll do it on the day.
And then whichever one's left goes to Maven, who also has earned herself a Shaun of the Dead Dorbs.
Woo!
Dice,
Shit, what?
baby.
That's not an answer.
Stop. Collaborate and listen. I need to stop.
Crowfeather says Ed. Do it for Ed. Justice for Ed. We didn't have justice for
While we wait
back,
for her
whoever
reply,
back
can
then.
we get another joke?
Yeah.
Oh, she picked
all right.
Sean.
What rides do little spirits like best at amusement parks?
What?
The roller coaster.
Oh,
Dar.
that was cute.
All
You
right.
know, when I was 6, I would have loved to buy this book at a book fair, and I probably would have thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And I have my favorite question, my favorite trivia question from the crawl. Listen carefully. Whose smile can start wars? Whose smile can start wars? Start.
Ben Grimm. Throw an answer.
Yeah, a lot of people have been said that they can end wars. Yes, it's Ben Grimm got it correct. So far everyone's got 1 point in trivia.
So Ben CP can start wars, and then Dice can end wars.
Dice also, there's a few of them that could end wars. Emily could end wars. Somebody else, I feel like Queenie might have been able to end
So girls
wars.
keep smiling, it ends the wars. CP don't smile, it'll start wars.
Yeah,
Just
CP 's
frown and be sad all the time.
I feel like my smile's kind of the same way. So me and CP just need to just not.
All right, well, Dice, you will be getting a Sean in the mail,
Yes.
and that means Maven will be getting Ed in the
We
mail.
know your name. Actually, I want to make you a video because on the new Scooby-Doo series, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, the guest on the first one was legendary basketball player Chris Paul, but they call him CP the whole episode, and it made me think of you. So that just needs to be made into a video.
Yeah. Brian, give us a joke.
What happens on Broadway when a ghost haunts a theater?
Ooh, too soon.
The actor gets stage fright.
Oh, that's so good. That was the best one.
That's
You know, every one of these jokes kills me a little more.
That's a good joke, too.
I just noticed the back of the book. I think this is overselling it a bit. Share some ghostly giggles with these friendly ghouls. Okay, ghosts and ghouls are different, but whatever. You'll be shaking with laughter as you visit haunted houses and meet some hilarious ghosts.
I haven't met any of the hilarious ghosts yet.
And I haven't met any ghouls either. So.
Friendly ghouls.
Okay, so I have 3 questions. Should I limit it to the people who've already answered so somebody can win trivia?
Sure.
So these are the people I've gotten answers from. I have Brian Dice, Michael Long, False Proxy Sessions, Ben, Sean, Dino, and Rayanne. So, if you are any of these people, answer, and then maybe you can win, because I only got a few more trivia questions left. The next one is fairly recent. Who won Emma's trivia during her stream?
What's up, Doc the Metal Freak? How you doing,
Doc
buddy?
the Metal Fig, I haven't seen him in forever.
I know.
Yes, Ben Grimm got it correct.
Woo! Good job, Ben. Ben wins trivia as well.
Well, he's not done yet because we have 2 more questions.
Oh, you got 2 more? Okay, sorry.
2 more
My bad.
questions, and we'll wrap up our trivia.
He's leading.
Which Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie does Antoinette Cancellieri hate?
I know.
I know, too. I watched that stream. I watched most of them. The ones I missed, I will go back and watch.
Yeah, I missed a couple while I was at work, and then I slept for like a half hour after
CP,
you had your nap.
we all won. That feels like something that you'd hear at like the end of the Goonies or Stand By Me. Like he just did like the deep thing. He's like the River Phoenix of the group. Did anyone get it? Which Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie does Antoinette Cancellieri hate? Hey, my brother Zigma51 is here from Horror Addicts
What
Anonymous.
if she hates all of them, or more than
She
that?
only hates one.
I only
It's
remember-
not Next
I only remember
Generation. Dusty, Uncle Dusty, Zigma51 was also in my last review, tied up at the end there. So Not Next Generation, guys. Not Texas Chainsaw 3D. Mantis, you were on that stream, girl. Not the original. Guys, there's only so many of these movies.
It's a hint.
They're killing me.
Gory's related to the person who wrote
Skin
it.
face. Michael Long got it right. Yeah,
No, I
my
kind of
cousin
want to
wrote
give
that.
it to Sigma for skin face.
Skin face.
No, Michael got it.
My
There you
brother. Oh wow, we only have one question left. Are we ready to find out who wins trivia?
Oh, there's only 2 people with 2. It has to
Okay,
be one
it
of them.
has to be either Ben or Michael Long to answer this question.
Hopefully.
Because they are in the lead with 2 points on trivia each.
I mean, you guys can help them out, and they can copy your answer if they really don't know. But
They watched the whole crawl. They should know
yeah,
this.
they should have it.
This is a tough one. It's a 2-part question. Who is working on a fan film, and what is it called? That's a tough one. That's the hardest one.
Yeah, because it's 2 parts. You got to know 2 things. Oh, knowing more than one thing's hard.
I'm actually working on a fan film. It's the script is this book. It doesn't have a 3-act play. It's not a normal type of film.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, that's
That
all. it is.
special effects guy from RoboCop was on one of the streams yesterday.
Oh yeah.
On Geek Out Cinema. That was really cool.
Fuck yeah, RoboCop's cool.
RoboCop's really cool. Yeah, that was one of the. Actually, they're all good streams, but that was one I really enjoyed.
Emma on Red Christmas Forever.
All right, so we had a couple people who wanted to come on, so I'm gonna invite Dice Rollin over on Facebook.
CP, and it's called All the Dongs in My Butt.
That's like the best thing I've ever heard of. All right, Dice Rollin. Sometimes I forget people's real names, but I remember it now. Dude, don't out her, Jesus.
Which I assume is
Dice,
short.
I sent you a link in Facebook.
Yeah, you're getting linked.
Whenever you want to come join us and take a few minutes to share whatever you want to say about the crawl or your highlights or whatever. The fact that you're VIP and you watched a lot of stuff. Hey, there she is. All right, welcome, Dice.
Hi.
Hello.
Here.
Did you have a fun stream?
Yeah, no, I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed
This is
the
gonna
first
be in your
one, but
house.
yes.
You want us to like snuggle with it or something so it has extra love, or would that be weird?
You know, I have very few lines to be crossed, so go ahead.
I could do the midsummer thing
yourself
and put
out.
some of my hair in it, but this isn't even real hair.
You don't watch too much Midsummer.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yes, you have the floor.
Hello. Actually, I know this is to kind of talk about the highlights that we each really liked. And aside from the humor that everybody brought to it, I really appreciate that there's a bit of a personal thing that occurred that nobody really saw that I wanted to point out. And that was more of a me thing. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
But no, it's good. I think it's really good.
Okay, good.
Don't worry, I wouldn't bring that here. I was able to be way more comfortable with being on a live stream this time around, twice. And I have anxiety, and I deal with panic attacks, so that's a big thing. It wasn't totally and completely comfortable, but it was a lot easier than it was any other time previously. So that is kind of my highlight, my personal highlight.
That's
That is
awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Streaming is just like making videos or anything else. Like at first, I think everyone's just so insecure about it, and then you just get used to it. Like,
Yeah.
and I think you did incredible. And obviously, you
Thank
have a
you.
huge fan base here.
Yes.
Your
got-
smile
Hello,
is
thank
quite
you.
the big deal, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching you.
Long time ago, I got blackout drunk and cried on one. Apparently, I don't remember any of it. Too many martinis, apparently. But
I think for like the first year of doing Ghouls Night Out, every time I got done, I'd be like, "Did I sound stupid? Was that okay? Did they have fun?"
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of just now, after 4 years, kind of getting past that. I totally feel you. It's hard.
Yeah. But I'm certainly not one to let that show. Sometimes I'm really good at it. Other times it's like, yeah, I'm fine. But no, this year it was great also because that's my first appearance on Emily or Willis Scredia's channels. So
sweet. hopefully not.
I was able to join them.
I loved that stream. It was so well done. CP, I believe, did all the editing and transitions, and it was so professional. It was just incredible.
A lot of time put into that.
Emily did a great job, just so knowledgeable about everything. And Dice, you were just a fantastic guest. It was a great stream. If you guys missed that one, definitely go back and check it out.
Yeah, and I wanted to say thank you again to everybody who invited me on, who endured my presence. So, thank you.
It was our pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and we hope to have you back next year. And maybe next year you'll host.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to.
Sweet.
Thank you, Dice. We love you.
Yes.
I love you too.
You're VIP. Dice rolling.
Thank you. Thank you.
The effervescent. Thanks for rolling. That's gonna be a thing now.
Sweet.
We'll say that. We'll use that adjective for sure.
All right.
Queen is pretty cool too. You guys were all great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We had another eggplant, right?
I think so. Yes.
Somewhere.
I think I saw that.
I think so.
But I didn't get it.
You might need to remind me. If you guys want to come on and say a few words, let me know. But Brian Barnes, is there anything you want to say other than jokes? Because, I mean, we don't want to just use you for your comedy.
Nope.
If you want to tell jokes, that's fine, too.
This joke is interesting because this was an actual crossover between the 5 people that were writing 101 banana jokes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, are you excited about the Banana Splits movie?
The Banana Splits movie is showing you how everyone has run smack dab out of ideas. It's like a scriptwriter just ran straight into a wall.
They had
Here's our joke.
Right.
What happens when a banana sees a ghost? The banana splits.
Oh, I almost got that one.
I like your little Captain Banana, like a little talking banana. I haven't seen him in a
I
while.
haven't had him back in a long time. I've not really had a place for him.
I hope he does come back soon, though. Even if you just use him as like even if you use him as like a ping to hide nudity or something. It's been a while. I missed a little split.
Okay, Zachary Bird asked to come on to say a few words. So if you want to come on for 1 or 2 minutes and say a few words, you are more than welcome to. I sent you a link. Yes, Emily is super duper awesome. Oh, hi, Dice.
Huh?
We wouldn't kick you out, but yeah.
No,
we're almost done.
Should I stay or should I go? Oops.
That's a good song.
All right, we're gonna give Zach the floor here.
How's the new house?
Also, if you guys don't know, this is the guy who plays Canadian Jason on Horror Addicts.
Yes.
You're gonna want to mute the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? How's your new place? Let's hear these words.
It's pretty good. There might be a little bit of a delay here. Hold on a second. Here we go. Okay.
Let's hear these words.
It's pretty good. There might be a little bit of a delay here. Hold on a second. All right, we got it.
Let's hear these words.
It's loud. Honey, you gotta mute that stream.
Yeah. Hold on a second. My equipment sucks. I don't have it set up yet. I just wanted to say hi. I tried to make it through all the stream, but I died after Queenie. So.
Yeah.
You work hard,
we
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, watching any of it. We appreciate you watching even just one of them. So, thank you, man.
Thank you, Zach.
We need to come check out your new place soon, cause
yeah, it'll be all together and stuff like that. But I'll check you guys later.
See ya. Thank you for coming on. It was great to see you.
Yes.
All right, good to see you too. Bye.
Bye. And I saw that D Zombified wants to come on.
Oh yeah.
So
they said that their highlight was you.
I should leave so that everybody can have their turn.
yeah.
All right.
We're not gonna be on for much longer either, because everyone needs to sleep. Thank you guys.
Everybody needs sleep at this point. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping it up here real soon. But I want.
Thank you for having me, everybody.
Oh shit! What'd I do? Thank you guys.
And thank you for organizing this, Gory. Holy shit.
Oh, thank you.
She did an amazing job. Good job, love.
Au revoir, my friends.
Bye. Alright. We're gonna let you go, Zach, and then we're gonna talk to our next person.
Okay.
Okay, but first I think we need another joke, right?
Yeah, we need another Brian.
I need a joke.
I'm fiending.
You keep asking for jokes.
And
not delivering them.
let me know if you guys subscribe to Brian Barnes, because we need that 1K to happen. It's criminal that he doesn't have 1K.
Of course, check out Dice and even
yes.
Profeather Production. He's got some pretty funny videos
Dave
on
Maggot,
there. So.
Willis Greedy. Like I said, that editing is on point. You guys need to check that out. I just watched some recently, and even just from then, he's just kicking ass.
So check out
absolutely. And then Dezombified, I sent you a link whenever you're ready. But,
all right, Brian.
let's hear the joke.
What do you get if you cross a ghost with a refrigerator? Now, I want to point out that this is a joke that actually is not a joke. A sheet of ice.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's a groaner. Even me, and I'm an easy mark for comedians.
I think they just drew the picture and then they tried to make a joke out of it somehow.
Should I give him a Children of the Corn joke?
Yeah.
What do you call the Children of the Corn's father? Popcorn.
Oh.
Popcorn. Nobody puts dice in their corner, Ben.
I am calling out the people that wrote this book and tell them that they have a new writer on deck.
I could write those cheesy pun style books. I could make a living. Why am I not getting
easy
paid
beer
for
money
this?
right there.
Okay, we're gonna get to Reanimator reviews and hopefully Dezombify. Did you get the link? You just click on the link and then you can join us. Popcorn, guys. Popcorn.
What?
I have tons of Children of the
The
Corn
cat
jokes.
behind you does seem to be enjoying your jokes.
It really does. Those ghosts behind you are like, oh no, he didn't.
They don't seem. They kind of be afraid that you're gonna read another one, but the cat's like, go on. Ryan has like one of the coolest collections of like Halloween decorations. He'll post what he like finds really good stuff.
Did YouTube just hold the emoji hostage? YouTube, you don't get me at all.
YouTube thinks that they're being inappropriate. That's one of the
love
reasons
the
why I'm glad I
dogs.
chose that as the emoji.
I'm just gonna invite everybody who's left that wants to be. Wait, what am I doing with my life?
I don't know.
All right, who wanted on? Mark and Ray. So if you guys want to come on for a couple minutes and say a few words. Oh, we got Dezombified.
Oh, cool. Hello,
So
Dezombified.
let's give the floor to Dezombified real quick.
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear us well?
Yes, you
Hi.
can.
How are you guys doing?
Tired
doing
but
great.
happy.
I can imagine. We're exhausted too.
Yeah,
Say hi.
we are. How are you?
You guys had a great stream. I liked that.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually really an awesome, how do you call it? Like, it was a great experience. It really was.
Yeah, it was. For real.
We never
I
done
really
anything like that
appreciate it so
before.
much.
So I'm like, you know what? Let's make the most of it. And so we just took all night,
All
okay,
night,
to prepare
Yeah, all night.
and make sure that everything. I mean, there was still a few hiccups, but hey, it is
Hey,
what it is.
we have all we had our hiccups too. It was
Yeah,
a night of a lot of hiccups,
my
but we all
cat
pushed through. So.
Turned off my computer.
Yes.
What?
Yes. When we started this after party, my cat turned off the computer. I was like, really? Really?
Now-
Crazy.
Oh,
So-
we have two little boys of our own here too, Tiger and Bear, and they're always jumping on my keyboards. I get so upset. That's what they do. Jump on keyboards.
Gory's got a brand new computer, and right on the tower, there's a power button. It's the worst place for the button. I don't know why the button's there,
Yes,
but
it is.
not for people who have cats, apparently.
Yeah, it's not because he used to like to sleep on top of the computer. But
That's the
did
old
you
one.
have any
Aw,
highlights
that's so
or anything you guys wanted to share? And then we'll move on to Reanimator.
What was your highlight?
Oh my God, what was the highlight for you, baby, of the whole experience?
the highlight of the whole experience was
They have
the
great
whole
radio
experience
voices.
itself, like being organized as a unit to come together to achieve one goal, and how we just crushed it, everybody, and just
Yes,
made it
you guys
happen.
did 100%.
Yes.
Oh my God! Not only us, but everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody
you guys
did their
both did.
best, and you know, we saw a lot of you, the other channels, live streams, and we had a lot of laughs. We met a lot of cool people, and it was really amazing.
By the way,
100%.
I'm so girl crush fanning on Reanimator. You are awesome, girl.
I know. I 100% agree with that sentiment.
No, I love that girl. And her cat is so cute. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Oh my God, my voice just went up like quite a few octaves.
Hello, Reanimator. This is
I
Kenny
lost my-
Dreadful. How are you?
Oh, amazing.
Oh my God,
You guys literally have the best voices ever.
You guys
Oh,
really
man.
do have the best like radio voices. You guys could do movie trailers.
That's
Both
so
of you.
wicked. Thank you.
That's why I love their stream.
Can
they
you,
take you on a journey, and it's just
Can
like,
you guys
it
say
feels good.
"in a world"? Like you guys should do narrations.
So soothing and just...
We do
In a
actually do
world.
narrations. We
Take
have
a
I got
movie by zombie.
goosebumps.
Oh.
Stood
Oh my
one
God,
man
oh my God.
against all odds.
Nice. I love it.
Hey, Gory B. How are you
Hey,
guys?
I'm great.
Horror
I'm so glad you
addicts.
guys joined us.
Thank you for the opportunity, guys.
Oh, no problem.
The first time I saw Gory B come across
Right.
our
Suggested.
YouTube
Suggested.
suggestions, and I saw the thumbnail, I said, okay, this is going to be something special. She
Aw.
had this great big smile,
Right.
bright red lipstick, which is beautiful. I love bright red lipstick. And just this beautiful black hair. I was like, okay, I got to go see this girl.
Yeah, she has an aura, you know.
She does,
Aw.
right? And then I clicked, and I'm like, oh my God, this girl is like she's killing it with these movie reviews, and then she's doing old school movie reviews, and I'm like, oh my
Aw, you guys
God.
are so sweet.
No, I saw that, and no, seriously, you're doing a great job with that channel. And
The
then that's,
glow that emanates off of Gory B,
yeah, seriously.
but also
no lie.
Reanimated. The glows you girls
Yes.
have is
Yeah, you
incredible.
guys-
100%. Reanimator is gorgeous.
No, you both are.
No, it's
Aw.
just the aura. It's just, I
And
mean,
your
I mean,
aura,
you're both
yeah.
beautiful, yes, but I mean, your aura is like you have this.
Well, for me, that kind of defines that. You know, when you see stuff when you see something beautiful radiating from within somebody.
Yes, yes, indeed.
And you know something, I could really, oh my God, I'm so hogging up the time, but you guys really, you can tell when a person
Really
is
cares.
given unto something, you know. You can tell when there is a passion. You can
Yes.
tell when this person is dedicated.
Dedication.
And I could tell that from your channel. We can tell that your thumbnail, your artwork, your colors, all of that.
Gory
Oh,
B,
thank
you're
you.
a boss.
Yeah, she's a queen.
Okay.
For real. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys really,
You welcome.
you and Reanimator, you have really, oh, and of course, there's a whole bunch of awesome people in the chat, like, you know, Queenie Todd. Hello.
Queenie
You know?
Todd for
Yeah,
sure.
her-
What?
Absolutely.
Badass, too. You know,
She is
13
crazy
Past
amazing.
Midnight, he is awesome. We
Oh,
had
yeah.
him last night on our stream.
Yeah.
and he's awesome.
Your
And the
community
whole
is
team-
amazing.
It is. It is. You guys. I mean, the horror
It's your community now?
Yeah, it's your community too.
So.
Oh, thank
Our
you. guys.
community.
Oh, thank you so much. We feel so welcome, and we
And
have found
honored,
So much
really.
love.
It's been a true pleasure getting to know you guys, and hopefully we'll continue to get to do fun stuff together.
Yeah,
Great,
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Can't
We're not
wait.
gonna hog up any more of your time.
Good night,
guys.
everybody.
All right,
Thank you
thank
so much
you.
for the opportunity.
Thank you.
And have
Thank
a
you
great
to
weekend.
Zombified. You
Yes,
guys
you
do
too.
check out their stream if you missed it, because they are awesome, and sub. And Reanimator. Also, quickly, I need to do another tie question because
They couldn't get
Michael Long didn't answer it and Ben got it wrong. So
gonna say was you say the first part, I'll say the second part.
what part?
How's that? We'll just give that answer away.
It was Fall of Crystal Lake, and it was
Fall of
Slash and
Camp
Cast.
Blood.
Fall of Camp Blood,
Yeah.
and it was Slash and Cast.
Yep,
But
Slash
somebody
and-
got it right, but it wasn't one of those two, and I need
All
one
right.
of them to do a tiebreaker. So, what's our tiebreaker question going to be?
What is the name of Brian Barnes's book that he's reading?
his book that he's reading? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
He told us what it
Brian
was.
doesn't know that.
Shadow People of the Potomac River. I don't know.
It's a joke book.
I have no idea.
Stupid
Honestly.
joke book. Give Michael
I
Long a
will be
chance.
able to help you with the tiebreaker, guys. Sorry.
Oh, well, thank you
know
guys
this
anyway.
book is actually dedicated to 3 separate people.
Are you
Wow.
serious? Who's
They
it
will live
dedicated
on
to?
forever.
Yep. To be on their gravestones.
Well, we'll give him a chance to answer it. I'm going to let Dizomify go, and then I'm going to give the floor to Reanimator. Or do we need another joke?
Okay.
We need one more joke.
All right, we need another joke. Brian Barnes.
Who greets you at the door of a haunted house? Okay.
A
now-
ghostess! A
Oh, wait.
ghostess!
Oh, don't say it because I was going to make that the next question.
All right.
So, who greets you at the door of a haunted house? Whoever gets it first can be the winner.
Was that mine the answer?
Actually, it was. I think. You say it.
A ghostess?
The ghostess.
What do you think it was?
That's what I thought it was, a ghostess.
I
Is that not correct?
You're close.
Ben Grimm Bone Ticklers. I think that was the name of the book, though.
What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is 101 Ghost Jokes.
Okay, we still need another one. Did we have any surprise guests or anything weird that happened?
In the the Hounds of Hell, didn't they have like a celebrity guest?
No.
No. That's right.
What did the Hellhounds eat for their eating challenge? So it's between Ben and Michael Long for the win.
What was their eating challenge?
What was their eating challenge? Last year it was pancakes. What was it this year?
Wasn't Hot Cheetos?
It wasn't Hot Cheetos. That needs to be there. It's pizza, okay?
All right.
Ben Grimm, not only is he your #1 VIP of the Creepy Channel Crawl, he is also the winner of Creepy Channel Trivia. So congratulations, Ben Grimm.
When we send you your Funko, you might get a little something extra.
We should make him a certificate.
We'll
He'll
find
throw
out.
away right away, probably.
He'll find something extra when he gets it for being a trivia champion
Yes.
as well. All right.
All right, I'm going to give the floor to Reanimator because she wanted to come on and say something.
Yeah.
Hi,
I just
Ray.
wanted to thank you guys so much for doing this the second year. And I can't imagine how much work you put into this, Gory. And just know that we all really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And just finding all these new channels and, you know, getting to hear everyone's opinions on everything and their top lists was just amazing. And I love this community so
Me
much.
too.
Well, we
Thank
love having you in it. So.
And I love your kitty.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It's so cute. Thank you so much. It was
Thank
just
you.
true pleasure having you on the crawl. You're always wonderful to watch. Thank you.
Thank you.
And next we're going to give the floor to Mark, who is our final streamer.
Nice. Yeah. He introduced us to the dildo room.
The dildo.
That no one
I
wants to
laughed
forget
so
about.
hard on that stream.
I haven't even seen that. I need to go see that now.
Who is that author?
I've
Like, what does
vaguely
he
heard
write?
about that movie, but I don't know enough about it to check it out.
High
Life.
something.
Yeah, I know.
High Life.
I know. I've heard of High Life.
Who is that author and what does he write? Because he was funny.
Oh, well, he was a filmmaker.
Oh, filmmaker.
He's an indie filmmaker, and he's also a professional critic for a paper in Athens, Georgia.
Andrew Shearer, right? Is that correct?
Yep, Andrew Shearer. Yeah, and he
Really
does
cool.
Gonzorific films. He does independent indie films. I've got one of his, Dr. Humpenstein's Erotic Castle.
Dr. Humpenstein?
He's also got Erotic Couch. He did Space Boobs in Space.
There is Space Boobs in Space.
He's been making indie underground films since he was able to pick up a camera, and he's been a regular crew member on our podcast, and so I've just been very fortunate to meet him. And I met him through an indie filmmaker because I'm a big supporter of indie film.
Yes.
Here in central Wisconsin, we're as far away from Hollywood as possible,
Yeah.
yet somehow I've made a lot of friends through indie horror and going to like 1 or 2 indie horror fests, and I think it's an underappreciated group of people because these are people making stuff that they want to make, not because of money, because they're not doing this, they know they're not going to make money, yet they love horror so much they're making indie films just to get it, and they got people working for them that don't get paid. They're doing it because they love it. I've had a chance to be on the cast of behind the scenes on one film called Hole in the Wall, really extreme horror anthology. Yeah, it's a great community, and this is a great community, and I gotta thank you guys for inviting me, because I've been on YouTube as of Wednesday. I will have been on YouTube for 13 years.
Oh, wow. You are OG.
I got in 2006, but I've never played the YouTube game, however you want to call it, properly. Yeah. So our channel never quite grew like the other ones who started at the time or just after, like the Janses and the Schmoes and all of those guys. But the subs that I do have, I crawled and scratched, and I got a huge boost from this. But that's not why I was happy to be part of this. I was just happy to meet so many people like you guys and this whole community, seeing so many great streams and people talk about horror and share that passion, because YouTube, I think, has this reputation of everybody being competitive, and here we had 28 hours of groups of people not being competitive, not going, well, I don't have subs but you do, so I'm going to do this. I mean, everybody just talked horror, and it was cool. And it to be old school, be the old man of the stream, so to speak, to be invited and be part of this is an honor and a pleasure, and thank you so much.
Absolutely happy to have you. Honored to have you.
Yeah, and especially being the closer, because I thought for sure, I'm like, oh crap, I'm the last one before the after party. You know, either everyone's going to show up or everyone's going to go get a drink and come back for this. So,
I wasn't sure anyone was going to show up for the after party.
Yeah, everybody was enjoying High Life and all the stuff you guys were talking about. Nobody. Nobody took off.
Andrew really has a great perspective, and I on my podcast we do it a little differently in that we change up the crew quite a bit. I have a group of people who all want to be on, and we just pick movies, and mostly horror. Like I said, I do other films as well, obscure stuff, indie stuff especially. I try to feature on my YouTube channel though with my reviews, because I think indie cinema is where you get that horror that is not going to be like the stuff you see on the big screen. You know, it just isn't. I met so many people. We've got I've got posters in the back from indie films. Gags, the Clown,
Pinocchio's Revenge.
If you guys
is that Dead Pit behind you? What is that one right behind your head above Drag Me to Hell? Is that Dead Pit? It looks almost like the box cover art, but I can't see it.
One of them is Drag Me to Hell, and then I've got Untamed Youth. I've got a couple of indie ones, a Billy Club and Don't Go to the Reunion were made here in Wisconsin. The Gorgor Girls, because that's just awesome.
Gorgor Girls.
Yep, Dorchester's Revenge. Dead Weight was made in Wisconsin as well. So yeah, we got a lot of horror in Wisconsin. A lot of horror filmmakers.
Nice.
So,
and cheese, right? Is that Wisconsin?
And cheese. We got cheese and beer.
I
love all those things.
And serial killers too. We got some of the best serial killers to come out of.
I don't love those things. Those I don't love. They're interesting. I like to read about them.
An interesting mix. You guys should put that in a brochure.
I think it's in some of our brochures, yeah. But Gags the Clown, which is the one that's the purple clown one in the back. I don't know if you guys remember, and I'll keep it short. Gags. But a few years ago, there was this big internet explosion about a creepy clown in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And clips made it around the internet. People were talking about this creepy clown out of nowhere. It turns out that was the clown character from that movie. That was part of their PR and film shooting.
Oh, wow.
And it took off virally. I got a chance to go to their world premiere and interview some people in Green Bay. Well, it wasn't their world premiere, but it was their Wisconsin premiere. And it was just a lot of fun. And it's a fun movie. And you get stuff like that, you know. Don't always go to the wide release stuff. I'm not saying all the good indie stuff.
Conventions are a good place to find a lot of those too.
Which one?
Conventions.
Where? Conventions, yeah, conventions are great. Or film fests. Film fests are
absolutely
a big thing. And so I've been really just pushing indie films for a number of years. Yeah, Red Letter Media guys are from Wisconsin.
Nice.
They're from Milwaukee area, so we've got a great indie film community that I don't think people realize because we're just beer and cheese, but there's a lot up here. And to be asked to be part of this was just so cool. and I appreciate it. And I'm just glad that the stream went well for everyone, and we learned about dildo rooms. So.
And before you go, Brandon Meacher wants to know what's the name of the clown movie.
Gags.
Gags.
It's actually, they just got distribution deal. They were finally able to announce it, so look for it on VOD in September.
Nice.
And it is called Gags.
Yeah, we're gonna
And,
check that out.
and if you search for Green Bay Clown Gags, you'll find all kinds of things. If anyone at all is interested on my YouTube channel, I've got interviews with it, as well as a review of it, as well as Gags the Clown. I've got an interview I did with him at a festival a couple of years ago when they premiered the short film that the feature film's based off of.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, Mark Kravchik, he kills it on just putting out content regularly, like good stuff. So definitely check him out.
And also just mad props to you, Queen, to Gory, for pronouncing my last name correctly.
It's Polish, right?
It is Polish. It was a beautiful thing. I heard that and I'm like, oh my god.
I didn't butcher someone's name.
So thank you guys. I won't take up everyone's most time.
Appreciate having you, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Meet up with you again soon. So
hopefully.
I think we're gonna start wrapping it up. Ray, did you want to share a highlight or anything before you left, hon? And mad props to your husband too for helping tonight. I mean, he's just really awesome the way he helps you with your stuff and helps everybody else. So
Oh, he's super awesome. Probably one of the highlights. I never heard of the Monkey and the Mummy before.
Oh yeah,
they're great.
I'm actually in love with their channel now.
Good.
They are so. I heard about them from Lately Horror Show, and it was such a pleasant surprise.
That's what this was all about. Like in a sense, is we want other people to meet other people. Like you might just be. You're so close to knowing each other, but this is like, we'll actually put you in the room together.
Even if it's like one or two, because horror is one of those things where I feel like if somebody else likes horror, it's like we instantly is something we can talk about and something we can bond over. And I feel like just because horror fans are kind of treated like the weirdos, like a shirt, I feel like we all have like something that kind of bonds us, you know? Like it's like, oh, we're best friends now.
Definitely.
So, and I just love it when I find new channels that are exciting. And another thing that I do a lot, how I find a lot of channels for Ghouls Night Out or whatever, is I will think of a movie I like and I'll be like, who's reviewing Reanimator right now? And that's how, like, I found Sierra Hall recently, who was on Ghouls Night Out. And so sometimes, you know, you'll find somebody who might only have 2 videos and maybe 50 subscribers, but you'll really enjoy their content. So
Oh, definitely.
Found lots of cool people that way. But yeah, Mummy and the Monkey, that was all Lately Horror Show. They're such a great find and such a fun hidden gem of YouTube.
Yeah, I really like them. They got great energy. They're just fun. And that's what, this is kind of like going to a convention, but you didn't have to pay and you didn't have to leave your house, but you get to still like meet and find things that you can like hold on to and be like, wow, I'm really glad that I showed up for that in a sense.
And guys, we did everything. Guys, we did trivia. We did gaming.
Yes.
We did Mad Libs. We did so many things. It's all blurry.
Like I said, everything from Universal monster movies to extreme horror.
To
it's
remakes.
Like everything.
To
reboots to modern.
Movies that came out like recently, like Midsummer and Chucky, to silent films.
Such a great variety of talent and just fun stuff to talk about.
So many things. So, gosh, guys, we covered a lot of stuff.
A little bit of something for everybody that they like.
If you missed anything, I did make a playlist, which was used to navigate the crawl, but now that the crawl's over, you can use it as a fun, like, I don't know, next time you're walking your dog, and use it as a podcast, because there was a lot of great streams that you know, and if you missed one, I recommend you check them out.
Can I say one quick thing about the Mummy and the Monkey, by the way?
Yes.
Of course you can, Brian.
Which shows you how kind of a small community this can be. I live in Kalamazoo, and the Mummy and the Monkey shoot out of Ohio somewhere. And I had helped out a guy who I'm gonna see if I can talk to him, and he'll be maybe he can be in the crawl next year. But who hosts a horror host show in Kalamazoo, and I do work on his show.
Okay.
He is friends with people in the Mummy and the Monkey, so I actually knew about them from beforehand.
That is so cool.
Small world.
Yeah, I loved also, if you guys, another criminally underrated channel is Screaming Soup, and one of their more fun reviews that I enjoyed was they had the Mummy and the Monkey on there, and they were animated,
And then
I
in the
believe that
background, we
was
were
Blood
animated.
Diner.
Brian was in
And
the
Brian was in the
background.
background. Horror
Everybody.
Guru, Count
Bloodbath
Jacula,
Beyond.
Ghouligans, Bloodbath Beyond.
So many people.
Casey, Homicidal Homemaker, were so many people were
She's in
animated.
it too.
Which was,
She's like cooking the food.
I think that was like one of my just favorite highlights of YouTube was being an animated character.
Yes. So they're great. Everybody's great. That's the point of all this. Brian, give us a great joke.
Yes, great joke. A good
wow,
one.
You're asking for so much and putting so much pressure
We
on
put
me.
so many demands on you. We're so unfair.
We just like to
Why
hear you
don't
talk.
ghosts go out in the rain?
Why?
It dampens their spirit.
That's pretty good. I like
And
it.
I think that's the last joke with an actual illustration. So
I think that was a good one to end it on. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you everyone who watched the crawl. Thank you Ray. Again, please, we really want to get Brian Barnes to 1K, so sub
Almost
him before
there.
you leave.
So, please.
Hopefully you guys will check out my new
Share 'em
spin-off
around.
channel that you are currently watching, and if you like what you see, subscribe. I'm gonna do my best to put out some quality content. Obviously Danny is over on Horror Addicts, and he's just continually making awesome reviews. I loved his review of Stepfather that had a montage of him and Lulz over the years that made me a little teary-eyed. That was like one of my favorite things you've made. Thank you to Zigma51, my brother in the chat, Ben Grimm for being a trooper, CP, Dice Rollin. You guys know I love you all. I cannot possibly think of everybody right now. Zachary Haith, just all of you guys, Dave. You guys are rock stars, and we appreciate your support so incredibly much, and I hope you guys had a good time.
King Maggot. I love that.
King Maggot and Queenie.
Yes, so great. Brian, looking snazzy as always. Can't wait to see your next review. I can't wait to hear your next song. I need to get like a CD from you that just has your season 1 like songs and then your season 2 songs.
there's actually something I am planning on doing with that, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
All right. But when you are, you let us know. We want the scoop on that. So.
Yep, it's meant for the community actually, but
All
we'll
right.
see.
All right.
All right, guys. Until next summer, we sleep and then we crawl.
And if you want a little more streaming, we're gonna go onto my personal channel. Gory's gonna sing the worst wrestling theme song to ever exist, and I'm gonna be kind of playing Edward 40 Hands. So. We're going to do some predictions.
It never ends.
Anyways, that'll be up in probably about 15
on
minutes.
the Danny
10 minutes.
Nightmare channel.
Yeah, just Danny Nightmare. We'll be up in like 10 minutes. So
I'll post a
anyone
comment
wants to go
on
to
the
that, you
stream
can.
if you
It's
guys
not
want.
horror like related, so I mean the song that she's going to sing is pretty horrible, but
Why?
we're not going to hurt my feelings.
Why do you hate me?
You lost.
All right,
that
guys.
one.
All you so much. And
Bye.
again, thank you,
Love
Ray
you all.
and Brian and everybody else
Brian.
who guested. You guys are fantastic. I love you
See you
guys
later,
all
everyone.
so much. You guys mean so much to us. And
Yes.
yeah, I really hope you guys had a great time. Bye.